guys, Record Journal reporter Bailey Wright here in Niantic, checking out the 3 locations of the Book Barn.
Way back when my family had a pizza house, and so I was working there for 10 years, and then one of the guys who now works for me was running a new bookstore. They invited me to work mornings for them, and I absolutely fell in love with the book business. And even back then, the new book business was very expensive to start, so we sort of fell into the used book business. The woman who owned this property happened to come into the store one day, and I talking to her, I mentioned I wanted to start a bookstore. She said, well, I've got a perfect place for you to rent. And that's sort of how it happened. We started in the basement of that building with a couch and 3 bookcases and cement floor and plywood ceiling with 4 light bulbs. So it was about the ugliest space, but it was cheap. That was the key. And if you told us then that we could buy the whole property and live here, it would have been impossible, but somehow it happened. The key to this whole property, really, the whole thing is the property. It gave us a chance to do something unusual. We just saw the possibilities. It's like, you know, what we want to make it into a, a bookstore Disneyland type of thing, but we want to celebrate the books. We want, for exciting. If a kid's leaving here and he's crying because of the playground or whatever, it doesn't matter. In his head, a bookstore is a good thing, and that is the most important part of it.
Yeah, that's really
it really is. Yep. I mean, if a kid reads, his life will be better. College is going to be easier. There is no downside to being a reader. It really is. Maybe not sleeping that much because you're staying up all night finishing a book, but other than that, yeah.
And it seems like you've created not just a bookstore here, but the little garden spaces and the playground.
Right. We try to have a sense of humor and utilize what's here. I mean, that original playhouse back there was my daughter's playhouse, and when we took that over, we had to actually buy her another one. You'll see down the driveway, that was her replacement. I had to upscale her so I could get the use of her old one.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. So do you like when people come just to kind of hang out?
I do. When people bring a picnic lunch and hang out, I think it's absolutely wonderful. Or just come in at night. This place is beautiful. It's all lit up with the trees and all. It's just gorgeous at night. And I love to see people just sitting there reading, or sometimes you'll see somebody up on the hill with a chair reading, and then sometimes you even see them sleeping up there. And I love that.
Usually I come here with a bag of books that I've just collected that I haven't read, or ones that I read and don't see myself reading again, and I sell them to the store and get a gift card and buy some more books. I like how unique it is because it's like outside and there's so many different places to go, and there's cats and goats, and I just really like used books. Kind of like used books better than new books. So I like seeing if people write in them.
What did you fall in love with the book industry?
I was always a reader. And to be able to just talk to other people about books, because in the regular world, not everybody will just sit around talking about books. Yeah. And once you do that, if you're a book person, you got to have that. And now, we take in 10,000 books a week. We see new things all the time. We're talking to customers about books. I mean, I have no interest in sitting in a garage somewhere and shipping books out. I want to talk to people. I'd love to see nothing better than a little kid get all excited by a book. I mean, that to me is just the most important thing there is.